Red Rocket is pulled in, which means that the Red Rocket on the front of the field, the man who surprised a lot of people yesterday, Neon du Toit, is about to set the pace here for race number 1. It's going to be, I think, banging bars into turn 1, waiting for those lights to go out. Neon's caught them a little bit napping there. I think at the front end, I expected to see Leon Lopesha a little bit closer to him, but he kind of let him go, and it's Neon du Toit who leads down in towards turn 2.
Start over there, putting a lot of pressure right now to Leon Lopesha coming up the inside.
I love the fact that it's not going to be him holding back here. Diligent also starting with a good start there, starting to slot up in amongst those top C drivers. But at the front end, it looks like, yeah, changes all the way through.
Without a doubt. I mean, it's one thing when you've got 11 or 12 cars on the track. Here it is absolutely flooded. So the amount of opportunity for advertising is incredible. It looks like we had a really clean start there. That's great to see this for the start of the season. Class C looks like we will be having a contention from Ozbagioni attacking there Yaku Storm, who had pole. We'll see how that turns out now.
There are a couple of guys that kind of run on your same pace or run on your same level of expertise. Ooh, a little wide there. Yeah, a little bit out of shape through turn number 4.
I think Mark will take that spot very quickly, so he's going to move up there. Not sure if Alan lost some traction over there or what happened. Let's hope it's not mechanically related. Yaku doing nice and calm there, keeping the lead, driving a nice race at the moment, but he's already getting a lot of pressure from Ozbagioni. How long is he going to be able to withstand the pressure?
I was just starting to put the pressure on a little bit more. He seems a bit more intent on getting through.
Right behind them, they've got Ryan Nike. If there's any tangling between those two, I think he's going to pounce on that opportunity. So I think he's sitting there just in the background, but any mistake over there, and he's going to take the honours for Class C.
Neon du Toit seems to have just found something really special, and I'm not quite sure if even the mighty Leon Lopesha has got an answer to this car today.
You can see Yaku still leading Class C over there, but Jan putting massive pressure on right now, looking at the inside line into Rob. If he's not able to get past Hein up front, I think Jan is going to push his way past. Really, really close. I wonder if he's going to make a move inside to 6 over here. No, just backs off, but I think Rob's going to be looking all through his rear view mirror and side view mirrors coming into corner 8.
Bagioni all over the back now, trying to find a way through there on Storm. The Truewood BMW just hanging on for dear life, running wide. That might open the door. There you go. You don't do that on Ozbagioni, he will make you pay big time, and he does.
There we go, ladies and gentlemen. We've got a change for the Class C honours. Ozbagioni taking the lead from Yaku Storm. It's a tight top 5 over there. Really not a big gap between what was previously Hein, now Rob leading that little 3-way.
Oh, good move.
And then we've got Jan Everstein making the move on Hein van der Merwe. So Hein's going to have to play catch up and see if he can keep up with those two.
Exactly what we're looking for. That's a big one. Storm spinning out, going into turn 7. That would have been all on his own, sir, because he was nowhere near the second place car, so that changes things up. So he lost out to Bagioni, and straight after that makes an epic mistake at the top of the field, and it drops him 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 positions down into 10th place. Not what he wanted out of turn 7. Neon du Toit now starting to get into the mix of our back markers. So a couple of guys trying to use that, LaRue being one of them. He tried to use the lead car and sneak through.
Let's see if Mark was able to see that sneaky little trick and defend quite nicely.
All over the back. Right back at him.
And there goes Everstein down the inside.
Everstein had a big look into turn 8. Can he make a stick with starting the penultimate lap now? This is a big move here as well from Leon Lopesha. He's trying to find a way past. Getting a little bit more traffic than we saw possibly from the lead car. Yeah, Leon's gone. Chicken flag is out. He's taken the victory easily. Leon Lopesha, I think, got caught amongst the traffic a little bit more than what he expected. You can see him coming through just in the background now on the inside of the spinner earlier on. As the rest of the field come down now to complete things up. Bagioni coming for the victory. Nicely done in the end there from Oz. Stayed out of trouble. Stayed behind the lead car for a while. Eventually dived through to get through on Yaku Storm. And eventually everybody else comes across the line and wrap up Class C honours.
Yeah, so lovely morning. We're happy it's a little bit cold. It helps the brakes in the car. My idea was, as having pole and knowing I had a bit of time in hand, is to break away in the first lap, and slowly as the race go on, just dial the boost back and maybe save the drivetrain, not go flat out in the lower gears, and also just conserve the brakes. You know, the brakes here is a big deal. The car is 1.5 tons with me in it, so it's a lot of work for the car to do over 10 laps. But yeah, absolute great time. Love the circuit. And yeah, I just think the BMW car club's putting up, putting absolute best foot forward, doing great for motorsport. And yeah, we're also on the Dunlop tires, which is the first time out on the slicks, and the tires are amazing value for money. And yeah, the car did really well and the team did really well. So yeah, we're super happy and happy to be here. Looking forward to the last race so we can see some of the other racing today. So yeah, thank you very much.
So it was a pretty good race. I started third, ended up in second, but as Oz broke out, I ended up first. The race was pretty good, had good pace, even though we had to take off the spoiler as we broke out in practice. So to be in Class C, we had to take off the spoiler. But it was a good race, we had decent pace, but towards lap 4, we ran out of brakes, so we had to manage that too. But ultimately, it was a good, fun race.